What's the word, YouTube? You watching the greatest sports channel on earth. I'm your host, Quillysantana. You watching the Brands of Sports. Welcome back to the TBOS podcast. In today's segment, we got King of the Turf. We rank all 32 NFL quarterbacks on a tier list. You know what I'm saying? This is Saturday. Today's Saturday. It's supposed to it came out, but today's Saturday. So this is for week 4. This does not include anything that happens in week 5. So the Thursday night game with Matthew Stafford and Mac Jones, that result, so that tier of their performances will be on next week's tier list for week 5. So let's get straight into it. All right, bam. Welcome to King of the Turf. Let's start this right off. Situation. Guys that didn't make the King of the Turf camp, or that was either dropped from their team, from their, you know what I'm saying, their team. We got Spencer Rattler, Jake, Carson Wentz, Flacco, Bryce. They didn't make a team, or they was dropped. They was dropped, or they didn't make a team. They combine results was terrible. Spencer Rattler not playing that bad, I guess. He's all right. But the Saints, I still don't understand why they didn't draft Shador, because now you have Spencer Rattler and Tyler Schlew as your quarterback position. Joe Flacco been hot ass. Bryce Young, I don't know what's going on with Bryce. Carson Wentz, Jake Brown ass. Carson Wentz, yeah, all right. Let's get to the bottom of the first row of the mountain. Bam. So you're not. Because I don't want that shit on right there. So you got Mac Jones, Brock Purdy, Michael Penix, Cam Ward, Jackson Dart, Justin Fields, and Geno. Now, to be honest, Mac Jones and Brock Purdy, we have to have a serious discussion. We literally have to have a serious discussion. And y'all know I'm a Patriots fan. Mac Jones used to play for us, right? And I like the Mac Jones. Mac Jones has always been a good processor. Mac Jones has always been able to was always decent with reading through his progressions. Mac Jones was always, though he throws a very catchable ball, accurate. And Kyle Shanahan wanted him in 2021. He wanted Mac Jones in the 2021 draft, and they ended up taking Trey Lance. And I think it's because every quality that Mac Jones got it fits perfect for what the 49ers do on offense. And we have to start having to talk about Kyle Shanahan possibly being like a top 5 offensive play caller of all time. Because he literally can drop any starting caliber quarterback in that offense, and they can look like a star. Jimmy G looked very good in that offense. Brock Purdy looked so good in that offense. Mac Jones looking actually better than both of them in that offense. So it's like, and most people think Mac Jones is not really that good. So it's like either Mac Jones is just magically turned into a star, or the offense allows the quarterback to look like that, which I've always thought Brock Purdy wasn't. I mean, Brock Purdy, he good, but I don't think he's that good. Because I always mostly viewed it as Shanahan's offense. So we got to actually have a conversation about that. Cam Ward drops. Terrible week against the Texans. Geno has been hot ass. He has 7 picks in 4 games. Terrible. Let's get to the next row. Bam. So now we got Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones moves down on my on the mountain. He moves down on the tier list. Not because he even played extremely bad against the Rams, but he did have 2 picks and one of them really cost him the game. So this more so he moved further down the list, just more so that I think Danny Dimes wasn't that reliable. Like, I'm starting to think like, okay, is this where the hot streak is gonna go down? Like, it's gonna cool off. Like, he's not gonna really be that good no more. That's what I'm mostly thinking. Jane Daniels really only moves down because of injury. Like, it's unfair to keep him highly ranked since this is like, week to week basis. highly ranked when he's not playing. He is going to play this week, so he should move back up the tier list. You know what I'm saying? Kyler and all them stay. Hawk Tua played great against Buffalo. Played, except besides that game losing pick, played great against the bum-ass Jets. Bo Nix played great against weak-ass Bengals. I mean, I think Bo Nix and Mac Jones and Purdy all like this. They all kind of look alike. They could be brothers. I think they all the same player. So it ain't really too much about to say on that bottom row, to be honest. Okay, now we got some guys moving up. You know what I'm saying? We got Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold in the Seahawks is getting a lot of love. I'm going to see what they do this week, because I didn't have them on the, if you tap into the channel, you know we got the brain array segment, top 10 NFL teams. I didn't have them make it in my top 10 teams. I just not seeing it. Or with Sam Darnold. A lot of people got Sam Darnold ranked highly, but I'm just not that big of a believer in, you know what I'm saying, Sam Darnold. So, but he's been playing great. They had a game-winning drive last week on Thursday Night Football against Arizona. Then we got Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers playing good football, you know what I'm saying, serviceable football with the Pittsburgh Steelers. CJ Stroud. I really should have Daniel Jones over CJ Stroud, to be honest. Because Daniel still played better than him. I'm thinking that this is the switch where Daniel is going to come down and CJ is going to start to go up. Even though if you watch that Texans and Titans game, which I did because I have Nico Collins on my fantasy team, and I had the Texans defense also. So I was watching a couple games at the same time, but that game wasn't really a 26-0 blowout. Like, that game was close. If the Titans could have got anything going, they could have even won that game. Like, that offense is terrible. I'm not gonna lie. That offensive line is terrible. Like, everything about that offense sucks. And I said it last week that CJ isn't like a bright spot on offense at all. So that's why he's been further down my tier list. But I think that this should be like a switch to get CJ going this season. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to the next row. Bam. Now we get to close. Basically, this is the top 10. Because I don't have it ranked left to right. As you know, I don't have this ranked left. If nothing is left to right, they're all in the same tier. Because certain people, it's like you can make an argument that it should be over. Instead of just doing that, I just like to do the tier. All on the same level. This is 7 through 10. Drake May, y'all know I'm a Patriots fan. The real baby goat, Drake. OVO Drake. Bounce out the Drake. You know what I'm saying? Listen. He playing, check the numbers. He really playing like a top 5 QB. Now, as a Patriots fan and as a real analyst of the game, I'm not going to put too much emphasis on the Patriots and on Drake May over through these first 4 weeks. I think they've been good. A lot of this that Drake's doing, I really expected because I seen he had all the actual QB intangibles last season. He's able to throw anticipation. He's able to throw. He has high-end ball placement. He's able to throw in tight windows. He knows when to throw into the tight windows, how to throw into them. You know what I'm saying? He can get through progressions. Like, so a lot. He has touch. He can bullet. Like, a lot of this shit I seen last year. You know what I'm saying? The offense was pure trash, and we had a terrible OC. So when Josh McDaniels coming back, with JMD coming back, he had Mac Jones literally fantastic in 2021. So I already knew that Josh was going to make Drake look very, very good. And Drake has way more talent than Mac Jones. So I'm mostly expecting this. And I can't wait to see what we do tomorrow night against Buffalo. I'll let y'all know right now. If Drake and the Patriots play good, even if Drake loses and they play good, Drake is going to move up this list. Well, no, I ain't going to say that. But even though I'm saying it's not left to right, so it's not like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Drake might not be on the backside of this round. And the Patriots, if they win, like we win to tomorrow night, for sure you can. I'm telling y'all, they're going to be in the top 10. I don't know where they're going to be, but I'm telling y'all right now, they're going to be in the top 10 for sure. Justin Herbert had a great first 2 weeks. Last 2 weeks been shaky. Didn't really play good against the Giants. You know what I'm saying? Didn't play good against the Giants. Hurts also goes down. I don't know why it's not red right there. Hurts also goes down because the thing with Jalen Hurts is this. You cannot have a fucking half where you complete no passes, where you go like 0 for 8, 0 for 9, and like negative fucking 8 yards or some shit passing in an entire half for a whole 30 minutes. Like, you were hot ass. It's the same thing that happened in week 3. Week 3, they had the first half where the nigga had like negative 1 yards. And he had 33 total yards of offense, I think they had. And they was trash. And in the second half, they came out and punked the shit out the Rams. So it was a reversal. They was spanking the shit out the motherfucking Bucks, and in the second half, they was piss poor. So it's like, and he didn't play well, and he's not playing well, and the offense stinks. I'm really thinking that it's the OC. I'm really thinking that it's the Eagles OC. You know what I'm saying? I think the Eagles OC, it has to be. There's no way that this offense was just run like a well-oiled machine just some months ago. You know what I'm saying? Just 8 months ago. Like, just last year, this offense was running. Like, they run the ball. The run game is worse. The passing game is worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything about the offense is worse. Less explosive. You know what I'm saying? Less dominant. Less everything. You know what I'm saying? So, let's get into the next row. Bam! So, now you get Action Jackson, Bake Show, Dak. Lamar has a problem. And I think it's really only against 2 teams, maybe, because I don't think, like, the Bengals and those guys, they're not really factors. But Lamar, I think it's really just versus the Bills and Chiefs, to be honest. But kind of like, Lamar has a big game issue where he literally does uncharacteristic shit. Like, where it's basically like pressure burst pipes, and his pipes always burst. The nigga fold like motherfucking laundry every single time. The nigga never throw, like, mind you, and going into that Chiefs game, Lamar had 50 touchdowns, 4 picks. Like, the man literally does not throw interceptions. The man literally does not turn the ball over at all. He never does this. Like, in every other game, you will see Lamar with 2 touchdowns, no picks, no fumble, 3 touchdowns, you know what I'm saying? 2 touchdowns, 1 running, 2 rushing, 1 passing, no turnovers. Like, but 10 straight weeks, and then we get into a big game, and now you're playing Buffalo in the divisional round, and you throw a pick and fumble it, and you play the Chiefs. You've been playing perfect through the first 4 weeks, turnover-free football, and then you play the Chiefs, and the first quarter, the second drive of the game, you throw a pick. Right after that, we still in the first half, you fumble the ball off your offensive lineman, like. But also, I don't think that Baltimore's scheme never helps Lamar. Like, the play calling, it never helps Lamar. I don't know, for some reason, against these big teams, I don't know if it's like a Russell Wilson. This is the best way to describe Lamar Jackson versus big teams. It's like Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll all over again, where it's like, instead of running the ball a lot and play action and stuff, what you do best, they want Russ to get the credit. Just like how a lot of people tell you that Pete Carroll wanted Russ to be the reason that they won a Super Bowl that year, which I thank them, because Malcolm Butler picked it off. But that's what it feels like. They stopped running the ball, giving the ball to Derrick Henry. You know what I'm saying? I see less and less read options and triple option, and you know what I'm saying? Things that you usually have them so successful. I see just a lot of shotgun drop back. You know what I'm saying? And then they be sending these blitzes. I don't know. The play calling is never. It's never a blitz beat. Like, I don't know how many times was the Chiefs gonna send 5 with a spy, and he's never an outlet. That secondary is not good. That Chiefs secondary is ass. But for some reason, that it's never an outlet when he's getting blitzed. So Baker definitely threw that game last week, but I think Baker with 3 missing offensive linemen, you missing your top receiver, you know what I'm saying, and wheeled them back into that game, because mind you, one of those touchdowns that was the Eagles scored was a blocked punt. So that already put them behind the 8 ball more, and he literally wheeled them back into that game. Him, Bucky Irvin, and Emeka Egbuka, which I just picked up on my fantasy because Malik Neighbors towards ACL. Also, I have Baker as one of my QBs too, so that's going to be perfect. I basically got a whole Bucs offense now. But that pick he had a dummy moment. I just give him that. A lot of these guys, all these guys that's here right here have dummy moments. Every quarterback, but that was a dummy moment. He should just threw it away. Dak, let's talk about Dak Prescott. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. If you know me, y'all know I call him garbage time Dak because a lot of his stats usually comes in garbage time. He plays ass through the first 4.5 quarters, and then in garbage time he runs the numbers up and throws for 150 yards in the fourth quarter and makes his numbers look better than what they actually are. Dak, I think that was the best Dak Prescott performance I've ever seen. He lit that elite defense up. I was high on the Packers because of the defense and Josh Jacobs' run game. Not even because of Jordan Love or Jordan Love was like going to play good and shit. But like I was high on Green Bay because of the running game with Josh Jacobs and that elite defense. You know what I'm saying? With Michael Parsons, Rashawn Gary, Luke Van Ness, and those guys. Ezra Cooper, you know what I'm saying? Xavier McKinney, you know what I'm saying? Those guys. You know what I'm saying? Quay Walker. And he absolutely set that defense on fire without CeeDee Lamb. Like the whole second half, they scored on every possession. Even in overtime, they scored a field goal. They scored every possession. Like every possession. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like Dallas should have won that game. Like I feel like in my mind they beat Green Bay because the stunt that Jordan Love pulled at the end of the game should have lost them the game. They should have never had 1 second left on the clock to even be able to tie that game. They should be 2-2. Like they should have had a loss. You know what I'm saying? But I think that was the best Dak Prescott game I ever seen. Dak just coming through with so many clutch plays, putting his team in position to win. And this is why quarterback is the most important position on the field. And if you don't have a quarterback, a real good quarterback, you can lose. We need to see more Dak Prescott performances just like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of performance we want to see out of Dak. Let's get to the next row. Woo! Patty to Hattie. Patrick stays where he's at, you know what I'm saying? Even though he had a 4-touchdown performance against that hot-ass Ravens defense, I think he stays where he at, you know what I'm saying? Because let's get to our number one. I think Josh still remains at number one. For me, I think Josh is still the number one quarterback as of right now, just because like he has no reason to be moved down. Now they was playing ass against the Saints. To be honest, like they weren't playing good, but like we can't give Patrick just the number one spot off of them putting up 40 on the Ravens defense, which like 3 quarterbacks did on this list. Josh has Josh actually put up more points on that defense, and Patrick could have put up more on that defense than Josh did, but they kind of basically, you know, took their foot off the gas. Goff put up 38. You know what I'm saying? Even though they ran for 200 yards, but it was like every quarterback that plays against them played good, except the nigga I told y'all that's on the free agent list, Joe Flacco. But so I don't really see no reason to swap them. You know what I'm saying? I think Josh still been playing better than Patrick over the first 4 games. He's only had really one fantastic game, but he's still been good throughout. Even in that Dolphin game, he's very good. So I'm gonna just leave Josh at 1 for now. Matthew Stafford played excellent against the Indianapolis Colts. He found a way to actually win that game through a game-winning touchdown. Had like 320 plus passing yards. You know what I'm saying? And he's probably, I'm giving y'all a sneak peek into the Week 5 King of the Turf. He's probably going to stay exactly where he's at after his Week 4 performance. Well, I don't know because they did lose. That just has something to do for Brandon Ray, for the Rams in general. But as far as personally how good he played phenomenal. And they shouldn't even lost the game because Kyron Williams fumbled on the goal line. And that game would have been over. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that has nothing exactly to do with him. And he put him back in position to at least go into overtime and even got them into where they could have went like for the tie or whatever. So Matthew Stafford played absolutely amazing. So this is the finished product right here, man. This is the tier list right here, man. I want y'all to comment down below and let me know what do y'all disagree with, who y'all think should move up, who y'all think should move down. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put too much emphasis on the Patriots and Drake May, as I said, because I don't want to feel like I'm let down. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're playing good, it's cool, but we're going into Buffalo Sunday Night Football. You know what I'm saying? If it's not a not so good performance by Drake and the Patriots, I don't want to be like feeling so down. You know what I'm saying? When I'm already like if before this I would have been expecting like we probably lose that game. You know what I'm saying? But we should be 3-1, but shoulda, coulda, woulda. You know what I'm saying? We're 2-2. So let's just go in, do what we gotta do. But I'm telling y'all right now, if we win, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. That's all for this video, man. That's all for this video. Thanks. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Share. You know what I'm saying? Tell a friend and tell a friend. We got the best sports takes. You know what I'm saying? The best sports news going on right here, man. Everything, man. TBOS podcast, the best in the world. I appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? We out.